Welcome back. This is my fifth video. Okay, in this video, I'll be explaining the about EBIT, how to calculate EBIT, and we are how to calculate EPS. Okay, before going to this video, kindly check all the videos. Do check each and everything. Then it will be easy for you to understand this video. Okay, please kindly check it. Then later you can just watch, continue this video. Okay, before if you don't watch again, it will be get difficult to understand what the concept is. Is it clear? Yes. You can just pause the video and you can just take down this question. Okay. Now let us try to read the question. What the information is given. Shine Limited has equity share capital of rupees 10 lakh, dividend share of rupees 100 each. It wishes to raise further 6 lakh for the expansion. The company plans the following schemes. Okay, all equity share, all debenture at 10% per annum. Again, the 2 lakh equity share and the 4 lakh preference share capital with a rate of 8%. Okay, rate of 8%. Okay. Whereas in D, again the 2 lakh equity share and 4 lakh in debenture at 10% per annum. And they're giving information about the EBIT as a 3 lakh. And they clearly mentioned as corporate tax is currently as 50%. That information is also given. Now, with help of this information, we have to calculate EPS and we have to comment which suitable to take financial decisions. Okay. Now, as in the previous class, we were discussing about the EBIT. I hope you have understood that format. Okay, you can just take down this format. This format is more important. If you don't understand this format, it will become difficult for you to solve the problem. Okay, as in this case, we are focusing on completely on the financial plan 1, financial plan 2, C and D. Okay, whereas in this case, this column is not required. If you write also, it is not a problem. If you leave also, there is no problem at all. You can solve it. Okay, for the sake of space, I have just deleted it. Okay, now in the question, they are clearly mentioned as EBIT as 3 lakh. I'll be taking for a financial plan 1 is also 3 lakh, for 2 also 3 lakh, for 3 also 3 lakh, and 4 also 3 lakh. Now we have to be very cautious about understanding this interest. Whereas in the financial plan 1 there is no interest, we'll be mentioning as nil. Okay. Whereas in financial plan 2 again we have interest at 10%. Okay, we have to pay 10% as interest if you're focusing on a debenture. That means here 3 lakh, sorry, 3 lakh into 10%. Just close the bracket. Okay, that means we'll be getting around approximately 3,000. You can just check the question. Yes, they clearly mention as 10% per annum. It is not 3 lakh. That means all the debenture. The total debenture will be around 6 lakh. Okay, it's not 3 lakh. It is 6 lakh. 6 lakh in the sense 10% will be getting around 60,000. 6 lakh into 10% will be getting around 60,000. Okay, whereas in the financial plan 3, the information is not at all given. That means we are not focusing on a dividend. That means there is no interest. So we put in as nil itself. Whereas the financial plan 4, again we have a debenture. We have to pay debenture. Okay, I'll just copy this part. Serial in the sense, the question they clearly mentioned that we are taking only a 4 lakh debenture at the rate is again the 10%. 4 lakh into 10% will be getting around 40,000. Okay, now we just minus this 3 lakh. 3 lakh. Okay, again For the financial plan 3 also remains the same because there is no interest. Whereas here there is an interest that means we have to delete it. That means to 3 lakh minus 60,000, we'll be getting around 4 lakh 40,000. Just hold on, I will mention this also. 3 lakh minus 40, sorry, 60,000. 60,000. Okay. Whereas in financial plan 3, there is no interest. We are not paying any interest for that. Whereas in financial plan, we have to pay interest. Okay, I just copy this entire part. I'll paste here. That means it will become here 2 lakh 60,000. Whereas 3 lakh minus 40,000, you will be getting around 2 lakh 60,000. Right? Okay. Now we have to take 50% as tax. That means here the 3 lakh into 50% as tax. We'll be getting around 1,50,000. Just copy the same thing. Again, for the financial plan 3 also remains the same. Whereas financial plan, there is a slight changes. We are not focusing on the 3 lakh here. We'll be focusing on 2,40,000. 2,40,000. That means we'll be getting around 1,20,000. Okay. I'll just take the same thing. Okay, whereas in financial plan 4, it will become not 2,60,000. 2,60,000. It will get around approximately 1,30,000. Okay, now you can just minus this. We'll be getting around earning after tax. That means 1,50,000 here, 1,50,000 here, 1,20,000. Okay, again here you get around 1,30,000. Now we have to check in this cases we have any kind of a dividend is there. Whereas in financial plan 1 we don't have any dividend. Whereas in financial plan 2 also we don't have any dividend. I think so. Just check the question. Yes, there is no dividend. Whereas in financial plan 3 we have preference share that we have to pay a dividend. Okay, that means how much we are focusing on preference share is 4 lakh into 8%. 4 lakh into 8%. Okay, you will be getting around approximately as 3 lakh, sorry, 32,000. Okay, 32,000. Okay, now again in the fourth case we don't have anything. We're putting as minus itself. Whereas here it will become the same thing like 1,50,000 and 1,20,000. Again, this also remains the same as 1,30,000. If you minus this, you will be getting around approximately 1,50,000 minus 32,000. You'll be getting around 1,80,000. 1,80,000. Okay. Now we have to understand how many shares that we have to be focused on. Whereas in equity share, if you're taking the entire thing, it will become the total 6 lakh. Okay. Suppose if 6 lakh divided by 100, you will be getting around approximately as 6,000 as share. Okay. Whereas a debenture, we will be focusing on the entire things. That's why we will be taking the overall capital. Okay. The 10 lakh divided by 100, you will be getting around approximately 10 lakh divided by 100. You will be getting around approximately 10,000 share. Okay. Whereas in a financial plan 3, again we have a 2 lakh equity share. We're taking 2 lakh. 2 lakh divided by 100, we're getting around 2,000. Okay. Again, this also remains the same, whereas here equity share is 2 lakh. This also remains the same. Okay. Yes, if you divide this, you'll be getting the final one thing, 1,50,000 divided by 6,000. You'll be getting around 25. Whereas here, again 20. Again, whereas here, that means 1,18,000. 1,80,000 minus divided by 2000. You get around 59. Again, whereas this 1,30,000, 1,30,000, you'll be getting around 65. Based on this, we'll be writing as a comment. Is it clear? Okay, thank you. Okay, I think you have understood this concept. This is more important. Do check it again and try to solve the problem. Is it clear? Okay, now let us try to go with the next important question. You can just, okay, it's not available. Okay, you can just pause this video and you can just take down this question. Okay. And corporate tax. You can take down this part also. Okay. Now let us try to solve this question. Solution. Okay. Now, as we before going to a solution, let us try to read the question and try to understand what the information is given, and let us try to proceed further. Right? Okay. In this question, they clearly mentioned as determine the earning per share of a company which has operating profit of 4,80,000. Its capital structure of the following uh, again securities and the amount the 10% debenture as a 4 lakh, 12% preference share as a 6 lakh, equity share capital 100 each. Again, it is 10 lakh. Okay, the company structure is at 55%. Okay, if it is already given, is you can just leave it. You can just remove this part. Okay, you just remove this. And the corporate tax is 35%. Again, we have to find, determine the company EPS, and we have to determine the percentage, the change in EPS associated with the 30% and 30% increase and 30% decrease. Okay, now let us try to solve the problem. Okay, okay. For that, we have to put a separate different format. You can just hold on. 4 columns is required because this is particulars, particular, whereas here it is the original one. We can say the first part. Again, we have to focus on 30% change, 30% change in change in EBIT. EBIT, that means increase. Okay. Again, we have to do as the same thing as a decrease case. It has become too much. Okay. Here, the EBIT is no change. Okay. With the help of this information, we have to identify what we have to follow, what we are doing. Okay. The first important format we have to focus on EBIT. In the question, they are clearly mentioned the EBIT is 4 lakh, 4,80,000. Again, here we have to increase or decrease. You have to be very cautious while solving this problem. If you make a small mistake here, it will be a big problem. Okay, suppose if you take this, that means we have to increase. Okay, that means you can just open the bracket 4,80,000. Okay, into 30%. Into 30%, that fetch you around approximately 1,44,000. Okay, now we have to add, that means 4,80,000, because it in this case it has been increased. 4,80,000 plus 1,44,000. Okay, that we get to around fetching approximately 4,80,000 plus 1,80,000. We'll be getting around 6,24,000. Okay, in this case, the EBIT has been increased, whereas in previous cases, it is decreases. Okay, that you have to be very cautious while solving the problem, whether it is increased or decreased. Okay, this part is okay, whereas here it has been decreased, which I copy the same thing. I have to put minus here. That means 4,80,000 minus 1,44,000. You'll be getting around approximately 3,36,000. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the first important thing. The first important part is that while solving the problem, please kindly check the entire question, try to understand what the information is given, and try to work on it. Whereas in the previous cases, they used to give two or three different financial planning. But whereas here, they have been clearly mentioned that EBIT will increase and EBIT decrease. That is small changes. It is there if you compare with a previous problem. Is it clear? You can just follow the same format. Again, less interest. Okay, in the question they clearly mentioned the interest is at 4%. That means 4 lakh 10%. That is 40,000. I just write 4 lakh into 10%, right? Yeah, 10%. You'll be getting around approximately 40,000. Okay, again, here only the EBIT changes, whereas whereas the debenture, that remains the same, that remains the constant. That means whatever you are taking the interest here, it is also reduced the same thing for the if it is a 30% increase or a 30% decrease. Okay, now we have to minus. If we minus EBIT minus interest, you'll be getting earning before tax. Okay, you have to minus this. You'll be getting around 4,50,000. 4,50,000. If you get confused, I'll just mention this also. 4 lakh minus 40,000. It's not lakh. 4,40,000. Okay. Again, we have to do the same thing for this also, and for this. Again, here this amount changes because here EBIT changes. Here in this case, EBIT is 6,24,000. 6,24,000. Okay, if we minus this, you'll be getting around approximately 6,24,000 minus 40,000. Okay, you'll be getting around approximately 5,84,000. Okay, again here this again EBIT here this also changes. That means here 3 lakh. Sorry, 3,36,000 minus 40,000. 3,36,000 3,36,000 minus 40,000. Just hold on. You'll be getting around 2,96,000. 2,96,000. Okay. Now we have to check the tax. Okay. In the question, they clearly mentioned the corporate tax is 35%. It is mentioned as 35%. Again, on what you got as earning before tax, that has to be taken into consideration. 4 lakh 40,000 into 4,40,000 into 35%. Okay, 4,40,000 into 35%. You'll be getting around 1,54,000. Okay, whereas this, there is a slight changes. Hold on. Okay, here 6,24,000. 6,24,000 into 35 percentage. You will be getting around approximately 2 lakh 18,000 18,400. Okay, whereas here this also changes, it is 3 lakh 36,000 into 35%. 3 lakh 36,000 into 35%. That means 1 lakh 17,600. Okay. Now we have to find earnings after tax, EAT. Again, you have to minus this part. Again, 4,80,000 minus 1,54,000. 4,80,000 minus 1,54,000. Okay, you'll be getting around approximately 3,26,000. Just hold on. Minus 1,54,000. Okay. Again, for this also remains the same. That means a 5,84,000 minus 2,18,400. Okay, you will be getting around approximately 5,84,000 minus 2,18,400. You will be getting around 3,65,600. Okay. Again, this also remains the same. 2,96,000 minus 1,17,600. This also remains the same. Hold on. If you just minus this, you'll be getting around approximately 2,96,000 minus 1,17,600. You'll be getting around 1,78,400. Okay. Now the next part. Again, we have to deduct less dividend. Okay, that means preference dividend. Okay, in the question they clearly mentioned as we have to pay at 12% dividend. That means here 6 lakh into 12%. Okay, you will be getting around approximately 6 lakh into 12%. You'll be getting around 72,000. This remains the same for all the three things. Okay, now we have to find the most important thing is earning available to equity shareholders. As in the case of the format. Okay, you have to remove the format and you have to work on. That means we have to minus here. Okay, 3,26,000 minus 72,000. You'll be getting around approximately 2,54,000. Okay, just hold on. 3,26,000 minus 72,000. Okay. Now 3,65,000 minus 72,000. 3,65,600 minus 72,000. That means you are getting around approximately 2,93,600. Okay. Again, you're following the same thing. Again, 1,78,400 minus 72,000. 1,78,400 minus 72,000. Okay, that means you're getting around approximately 1,06,400. Okay. This is earning available to the equity shareholder. Now we have to find how much we have shares. Okay, but whereas in this question, they are clearly mentioned what is the kind of a shares. It has to be there. The share has to be there, right? We have to mention EPS. EPS. Okay, sorry, shares. Okay, just go back to a question. You have to think how many shares it is there. That means your 10 lakh divided by 100. Okay, that means you'll be getting around approximately 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares. Okay, this 10,000 remains the same. 10,000 remains the same for all the three things. Okay, now we have to divide EPS. EPS. Okay, if we divide, you'll be getting around approximately 2,54,000 divided by 10,000. Okay, you'll be getting around 25.4. Again, whereas here, you will be getting around approximately 29.36, whereas here you will be getting around approximately 10.64. Okay, now we are calculated in all the three cases. Suppose if there is an increase, again the earning per share also may increase. Again, suppose if there is a decrease, even the earning per share will also decrease. Okay, that is an interpretation you can able to observe while solving this problem. Okay, again, you can just go back to a question. What they clearly mentioned that determine the percentage changes of EPS. How much percentage it has been included. Suppose if you take this entire thing as 1, okay, again this will be taken as 2. Okay, suppose in this case we have to identify what is the percentage it has been changed from one to another. Is it clear? Yeah, you can just take EBIT. EBIT equals before that you can write mention this part. Okay, before that we have to find the percentage 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 change percentage the change in EPS EPS at EPS at 30%. Okay. Again, we have to take the percent. First, let us try to focus on the percentage change. Okay. The EPS, what we got, whereas an increase. Okay. That means here 25.4 minus 29.36 all divided by 29.36. You will get what is the percentage change. I just take down a calculate 25.4 minus 29.36 divided by 29.36. You'll be getting around approximately 24.4. There will be changes 24.4 percentage. Again, what we calculate in terms of a increase. Just mention this also. Now let us try to focus on in case of decrease. Okay. Decrease. Okay. Decrease in the sense again EBIT that remains the same 25.4 minus if we taking this part that means a 10.64 divided by 10.64. Okay, we can just take out the calcium and solve this part. 24.4 minus 10.64 divided by 10.64. You'll be getting same as 24. That means if you're getting the same as 24.4%, that means you have done correct answer. Okay, this is just like verifying that whether you have done correct or not. But in our cases, we have taken the same thing as 30%. Again, we are taking as a 30%. If you are taking the same 30%, that means here we get the same thing. That means 24% 0.4 has been increased and 24.4% has been decreased. Like this, we can able to find the interpretation while solving the problem. Okay, I hope you have understood this concept. Please, if you get any kind of a doubt, recheck this video again so that you can understand the concept and you can able to solve the problem. If you don't understand, it will become difficult and later you can able to solve the problem. The maximum thing they can able to give this much, but not more than this. Okay, I hope you have understood the concept. If anything is there, let me know through a personal message. You can just WhatsApp me, or if you have any doubt, you can just call me and we can just clarify about the doubt so that you will be understanding this question, and most probably you will be getting a 14 marks this question in examination, which I already clearly mentioned. This is yeah, this is 2019 they have asked the same type of question. Is it clear? Thank you.